Hey everybody. So it's gonna be like low budget for a while until I get the camera equipment and stuff. But we're headed down to Mott's Run here where I live at, and see what we can see. Over here to my right is all the daggone river. You can't really see it through the woods, but it's there. So you'll have to excuse the shakiness. I don't have a gimbal or anything like that yet, so. So this is basically how it is. Woods everywhere. Down here, we're right around the corner from it right now. First stop is Mott's Run. It's a area where you can put in canoes and stuff like that, canoes and kayaks and areas such as that. Over to the left is here is Mott's Run Reservoir, which is the reservoir for the city. It's currently closed because of the COVID-19 goings on and stuff like that. So this is Mott's Run Reservoir. Mott's Run, the launch. It's all paved, it's nice. We'll go down here and take a look. There's a bunch of people out there hanging out. So of course they ain't come pick up the trash because of COVID, I guess. So we'll come out here and we'll take a look at the river. You damn sure gotta wear your seatbelt around here, if not the cops will pick you off quick. So, excuse my fingers. This will be one of the spots. Plus, now you can pay in for gold here as well, because there are gold mines up the river, old gold mines. So it's pretty quiet. Walk this way, see if we can bother anybody. Alright, I head in this little trail right here. I'm gonna cut some steps out of it. Get in here and get a better look. Hopefully we don't fall down. So we got about 30-some miles. Probably 30-some miles north to the mouth of the to the river. Comes out of the national forest up in the mountains, and then we'll get out this way. See what's going on. Ooh, water. And the water is incredibly warm. I think the water's like 82 degrees, 27 Celsius or something like that. Anyway, So as you can see, the river goes down. I'll show you other parts of the river. But there is no houses on the river. So this river is like pretty much house free as far as homes. I mean, you could have a river view, but there's no homes right here on the river. Not this part of the river anyway. And then the river goes south, or southeast, whatever you want to call it, 78 miles to the ocean, or to Chesapeake Bay. So this river, you know, it's famous for smallmouth bass fishing. It's famous for catfish in the lower part of the bay, down towards the city, which we'll see. There used to be a whole bunch of camping. We used to be able to camp everywhere on this daggone river, but now we can't because the city has pretty much squabbled it all. They only allow you to do things on certain parts of the river now. So, but the river's low. The river is low. We haven't had rain in about 2 months. Any significant rain in about 2 months. So, but this is Mott's Run. This is stop number 1. We may do some wade fishing. Get out there. It's a little bit deeper on the other side over there. Do some wading, getting some smallmouth. You might be able to see some bait fish swimming in the water right there. So, there's some bait fish swimming in the water here. So, but this is going to be stop number 1. This is our stop number 1 for today. So, on to the next stop. Here we go back out on the iPhone. Turn the AC down because it's hot as hell. It got warm. Headed over to town now. That's the high school over there. Well, over that way, that's the high school. Behind that gate. So we'll just drive on down the road here. Fredericksburg, it's a Civil War town, so it's pretty historic. So, like I said, excuse the low quality of it, I guess you want to call it. But I don't have no mounts. But we'll get there. Some pretty good homes. House over there on our right for sale, $300,000. Getting ready to cross over the canal, which runs through the city. This is the canal we're on top of now. And that cemetery there is where George Washington's sister was buried or something like that. That's the monument for it back there. But anyway, that's where she was buried. Up here is where is Kenmore. This is all farmland back in the day. So Kenmore Plantation is up here on the left. There's James Monroe or something. I don't know who the hell that is. But there's Kenmore Plantation is right there. That's the original plantation, Kenmore. So that was here like George Washington times. So This is Confederate Cemetery here. That's what it's called, too, Confederate Cemetery. Got a bunch of construction going on up here. Building some apartments or something. I don't know what the hell they're building up over here, but it's apartments or something. So we're going into downtown. It's the Donut Tap House. House of yoga there. People on some, I don't know what the hell they're on, Segways or something. Capital Ale House right here on the right. I think it is. No, something else now. Take a right here. There's a Hyperion Espresso. That's where you go and get your coffee and whatnot. Taking a right here on Princess Anne Street. This church right here on your left, that church right here at the steeple, that steeple was actually blown off during the Civil War. That church has been here since the Civil War. Most of these houses have been here since the Civil War. Down here in Fredericksburg. So, it's either that steeple or that steeple. One of the two. I think it was that one. The first one I showed you. So, the city of Fredericksburg was burned down by the Union troops. So, a lot of the buildings survived, but coming up, and that's the courthouse there, City Hall, I mean. So, wait for all these people to throw traffic, a little bit of traffic, not much. There ain't much traffic downtown, that's not bad. You get out there to where I live at, and that's where the traffic is. That's, used to be a police station, I don't know what it is, juvenile domestic court now. Used to be the police station. The police station has moved since now. So we'll ride down. That's the train station. So we'll sit here and wait for the light, you know, since I'm running it. See up there it says we're on historic district, in the historic district, quote unquote. Here's the old Alpine Chef, which is right at the train station. It's the Alpine Chef. Real good place to eat if it wasn't for the COVID. Alpine Chef. This is right Caroline Street. If you take a left, this is where all the shops are downtown. All these houses, these are all, some of them are, these are all houses right there. People's houses right here in town, so apartments and stuff like that or whatnot. So you got the Fredericksburg Travel Agency up here. We have Brock's, which is Riverside Grill, which is a bar. Take a right, going into the bridge here. Then we'll be headed down towards the city dock. This area on our left, and I'll show you. Stuff. All this was here during the Civil War. These buildings, most of them, anyway. But anyway, that right there's an old pump station from 1950s. It's for sale. It's a house. It's a 1-bedroom, 2-bath house down here. So, and this is all the land for it here. So, this down here is city dock. All these old homes right here during the Civil War. So, boat launch. It's high tide right now, so tide is up. So, we may park and go look. And we will. We will park and go look, folks. So, sorry for the finger. This thing can be a pain in the butt to key out of. So here you got the river. You got people down here hanging out, chilling, relaxing. Nobody's fishing though, that's I can tell. Wind's nope. So yeah, here's the river. Big difference from like a mile or two upriver. So that's upriver there. There's a train bridge, and the bridge farther away is Chatham Bridge, which is currently being rebuilt. Then you have downriver, down that way, headed to point south. Or east or west, or what you want to call it, east mostly. So here the water's pretty deep. It's high tide now, so right here at the dock it's probably about 4 or 5 feet deep, and it's probably about 10 or 12 feet deep out towards the middle there. So, but we're also going to be fishing a place called Old Mill Park, which I'm not going to show today. But there's another place right here we can come fish in the evenings and stuff like that for catfish and whatnot. So anyway, that's about it.